Hey guys, happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday night at 9. You know what happens. I am on the road again, waiting for my guest to appear. She's kind of closing up shop. So as we get started, let's, how's your week been? Is it good? I started yoga and it has been crazy. Okay.
Yoga?
Yeah.
I can't do yoga.
Yeah, so I started this challenge and it came with 18 yoga classes. So last Monday was my first one.
And
I hated it. I was like, oh, I have 17 more of these bad
No
boys
way.
to do. And the worst part was that it started at 5:30 in the morning.
oh, hell no. No way.
So, but Monday, so I was like, oh my gosh, I hate this. Like, I'm not doing, I'm going to get through the 17 more. But then by Tuesday afternoon, I was looking forward to Wednesday.
No.
So it's been good. And
I'm not coordinated enough.
You're not?
No.
Like, balance is an issue.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, have you seen those movies where like there's a couple people trying for yoga and they're totally like laughing through the whole thing? That's how I felt. I was like, I can't be this quiet, first of all.
No, and like when they have you like do that thing where you're like on your side and you're up.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
side plank.
Okay, seriously.
I know.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I have to put one leg down.
I put both legs down. No. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
So anyway, I started yoga this week, so it's been
Good
fun.
for you though. That's good because it's supposed to be very therapeutic.
Yeah. So we'll see how it works.
So I have to share this funny story with you real quick.
Yes.
So speaking of like releases,
Mm-hmm.
So a friend of mine, Janet Anthro, said whenever she gets really angry,
Mm-hmm.
she goes out and throws eggs at trees, and it's very satisfying. It's very, relieving or whatever.
And you're not leaving a mess.
Right. So Sunday, I was in that space for so many reasons. My dog closed the door on my car door on my hand. Bucky,
Ouch.
the Buckmeister. So I was so angry when I got home. I went out in my backyard. I had 8 eggs. 8. I went out in my backyard. Man, I like wind up and I threw the egg really hard and I missed the damn tree. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, this is for real happening right now. So I wind up again and I hit the tree that time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm just going to throw all 8 at it. So I grab it and I'm like, bam!
Did you hit the tree?
I hit the tree. So I pick up another one. Miss! Yeah, I think out of 8 eggs, I hit the tree 5 times.
That's over half.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to tell you how close the damn tree was.
But did you feel better afterwards?
No, because I kept missing the tree.
Practice.
I know. Hey, will you guys hit the open sign? It's the brown thing. It's the
This
brown
is what
thing.
you get when we're after hours
It's on
somewhere.
Register.
So
Hit
yeah.
D.
Have you guys
Sorry.
ever done yoga? Drop a comment. Say hey, and if you're watching, you're probably watching the replay. So #replay. All right, so tonight I'm at Richelle and a Handbasket, which is in Market Square. Has anybody been here? Give us a shout out. I met Richelle, it's been probably 3-4 years ago at Indiana Blood Center.
4. You said 4.
4. She came in, I think it was your first time ever donating blood, right?
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
the last time.
Yeah. First and last.
Well, actually, I got a letter that says I might be able to donate now.
Oh, awesome. So as soon as I met Richelle, I knew that we were going to be friends because she's loud, she's fun, and hello, she makes the best Buckeyes ever that I've ever put in my mouth. So
Thanks.
yeah, they're amazing. So
Yeah, we like
tonight
them.
we're going to just talk to Richelle about her business. So if you guys have not been here, I would encourage you to come check it out. Her shop is super cute. She does a lot of chocolates, a lot of desserts, and I'm sure she's going to fill in the gaps. But then she also has a lot of like gifty things in here.
Yeah, actually, it started as the idea was a gift basket shop.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it started.
Okay. So that's kind of like one of my questions. So I heard you started out of your house, but you like put the
No.
kibosh on that.
No, you can't. You have to. There's certain laws, man. And the laws are no. No.
No.
So like there's cottage law and stuff like that, and there's certain things that you can do out of your house, but you can't. To serve to the public, you really need to be in a commercial kitchen.
Okay.
So I actually cohabitated in another commercial kitchen.
Okay.
Dream Dinners.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was there from October of 2014 until I moved in over there on the alley, September of 2015.
Okay, so you were there for about a year, and then you.
Less than a year, yeah.
Okay, and then how long were you? Because you've been here, what, a couple of months?
No, a month.
A month.
A month and 4 days.
4 days. Wow.
Yeah. So the company Richelle and Handbasket is 5 years old.
Okay.
October 4th, we were 5 years old. Woo woo!
Nice.
Like now I have on my big girl pants. I went from diapers to what are they called? Pull-ups.
Pull-ups, yes.
So now I have on my big.
You have your big girl panties. Awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So 5
what,
years.
what were some of the kind of obstacles that you went through being a business owner, like getting through those first 5 years? I hear they say like the first 3 years is the worst, and then after that it gets better.
Actually, the statistics go 80% of small businesses don't make it past the second year.
Wow.
That's how tough it is.
Okay.
It's tough. And then 80% of that 20 that made it don't
Mhm.
don't make it to 5 years.
Okay.
And then 80% of that 20 make it over 5 years. So I'm feeling like I'm pretty good right now.
Good.
And I'm not like, I don't, like everyone's like, you're over the hump, and I don't think that way.
Right.
I think that you still have to keep working your business and working your business,
Mhm.
and, you know, and I'm not that absentee owner. Like I'm in here every day and
Sure.
more than I probably should be. And, you know,
Right.
but it was tough. I mean, I didn't start with a bunch of stuff. Like I didn't start with seed money. I built it
Right.
from zero.
Mhm.
And I had a lot of people helping me. Thank you,
Mhm.
Jesus. But, and God was helping me, obviously.
Right.
I think the hardest part of all of it for me was my own personal growth,
Mhm.
because it was a lot.
Right.
I mean, me 5 years ago, I don't even know that person anymore.
Right. I pulled up a picture of you online, and it must have been from 5 years ago. I was like, who is that?
Yeah.
It's Richelle, but
Nothing like me.
totally different.
But yeah, and I mean, even like from the inside out,
Mhm.
I'm a completely different person. There's a little Hardy that's look at that.
Oh yeah, sometimes they get to do those cool things. Have you participated in many live videos before?
No.
Oh, so like when you're watching, they have like these little, like all the things that you can put like a comment, like a post, they can do that during this. So
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
guys, show us all your fun stuff and comment if you've been here and all of that. So you said a lot of it was your personal own development. Like what would
Yeah,
you
because
say? Like business wise
Both.
or just all of it? Yeah.
All of it. I mean, just because you're dealing with people on such a different level.
Mm-hmm.
Employees.
Mm-hmm.
I could not, 5 years ago, I couldn't have opened this one.
Right.
No way. Could
Yeah,
not have
it's
dealt
so
with it.
small, right?
Yeah, couldn't have dealt with the stress of it.
Mhm.
I mean, the maturity of it.
Right.
I learned a lot about how I didn't want to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I learned a lot of control and patience, and that's
Sure.
not my strong suit. I am not a patient person.
Another
God
thing we
made
have
me
in
and said,
common.
"Here, let's give her a drop of patience," because that's all. Yeah, no, like the size of a mustard seed is how much patience I have. I used to have. But it's a lot better. And you know, building the business, like, because I have such a strong commitment to customer service. I have a strong commitment to quality.
Mm-hmm.
I have a strong commitment to taking care of clients, and I have a strong commitment to people being happy.
Right. Those are important.
But it's not real anymore.
No, it's
Not very common out there.
missing in a
Yeah.
lot of places.
Yeah, I mean, I have clients that call me and say, hey, they're like constant. They've been with me for 4 years, and they probably, like, they'll call me or send me a text and say, hey, I need a basket sent too.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Do
it.
Right.
Because they know that I will take care of that.
Sure.
They know that staff will take care of them, you know. it's the culture that I've built.
Mm-hmm. Right. And that's important too, as a leader, that you pass that down to your employees also, so that it's throughout the entire culture, no matter if you're here or not, like we're only going to act this way because Rochelle's here, but no,
they all do it when I'm not here.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I would say that's probably one of the toughest things. I would imagine that being one of the hardest things in a business.
Because it's my dream, it's not theirs.
Right.
Right. So you have to instill in them that, like, you have to, and they have to sign on to my dream. Like I empower them. I want to keep them going, and they all, the cool part is people that have stayed with me and that work with me now are like, we believe in this.
That's awesome.
And it's not because I'm saying, believe in it. It's because they just do that. It's just, I'm very blessed. I'm very fortunate.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, awesome. We've kind of jumped around from my questions. I don't even know.
Should we go to one? Should we go to one?
Yeah, we should start at 1.
Should we start at 1?
And then we'll circle back. So, are you from this area?
No.
Where are you from?
When?
That's
always what
awesome.
I say. When? I was born in California. So I was born on the West Coast. I was born in Fremont and lived in Oakland. And then from there, I moved to Guatemala, which is in Central America. Lived there for a few years. Came back to the United States and lived in Texas and then Illinois.
Wow.
While I was in Illinois, I went to school in Pennsylvania my 8th grade year at a boarding school, and then I went to Culver for 2 years. Graduated high school from Adley Stevenson High School in Illinois. Moved to Arizona. Lived there, met my son's father, gave birth to my son, moved to Indiana, went from Phoenix to Bern, Indiana. I was like, what has happened? We have buggies here.
I've never even heard of Bern, Indiana.
Bern is outside of Fort Wayne.
Okay.
By Decatur.
Okay.
So lived there, moved to Fort Wayne, lived in Fort Wayne, lived in Indy, moved to New York.
Dang.
Lived in New York. Love that state. Lived in New York and then came back to Fort Wayne. My son graduated high school there. Moved to Indy because I don't like Fort Wayne. Moved to Indy and now I'm here. So I moved here about 11 years ago.
Okay. What brought you to good old Lafayette?
So I came here for a job.
Okay.
I was working a job and living in Indy and I was commuting and it just made sense to move here.
Yeah.
And apparently this is where God wanted me because I opened my business.
Sure. And I guess we'll skip around again because that's what I'm good at. Why Market Square for your business?
I'm just going to be blunt. It was cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, really, it was cheap and they worked with me. And so.
Right. It makes sense.
It was doable.
Makes sense, right?
I'm more of a destination place. So it didn't I didn't have to have, it would have been nice to have the walk by, but I couldn't justify paying that large amount per square foot.
Right.
So we built it. I built it there.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I feel like Market Square, because from my limited knowledge of being in Market Square, I worked at Indiana Blood Center, and so that's just down the ways from you. I feel like they're trying to do some things to bring people back to Market Square. And I've heard stories about Market Square back in the day. Like
it was the hub.
Amazing.
It was the hub.
So I feel like Market Square and downtown Lafayette, they're putting so much time and resources into building it up.
Well, and it's funny because people would say to me, when I was young, when I was a kid, I would come to Arnie's, like it was a thing on a Friday night or Saturday night. The family would go to Arnie's, then they'd go to Fannie Mae, then they'd go to LSA's.
Okay. Yeah.
That was the thing.
Right.
So now I want people to go to Arnie's and come to Richelle and Handbasket.
Right. And then
second flight book.
And they go shop. So there you go. Second flight book. Okay. Yeah. So there you go. Arnie's, Richelle's, because she has all kinds of desserts. So do you want to maybe talk about a little bit what you have? I briefly talked about the Buckeyes, obviously are my favorite, with the second close being Stupid Good corn, like the popcorn.
They made some tonight.
I thought maybe they did.
Yeah, they made some tonight.
So good.
So we have we have truffles, and actually a truffle is a spherical piece of candy. So we make all of our chocolates in house.
Which Liam really enjoyed his the other day.
It
was like a one bite.
I love it, kids, man. They come in here and like, because people look at the chocolates and they're like, well, they're kind of like adult, but they're not. Like, how can something so
They're
awesome?
kind of like what?
Adult.
Oh,
Like truffles are adult.
oh, they're so delicious, and you can like have so many different options.
Yeah, kids love them.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they just take the whole thing and shove it in their mouth. So let's see. So we have all of our chocolates, which we make in house. We have cheesecake from Aunt Cheese's cheesecakes, and they actually make them here.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and they're phenomenal. And we sell them by the slice or by the whole.
Okay, is that a local? I've never heard of Aunt Cheese's.
Yeah, they're here.
Okay.
Yeah, so they make them in house here at Richelle and Handbasket.
Are they kind of doing what you did with dream dinners?
Kind of. Yeah.
Cohabitating?
Yeah.
Look at you helping
I
other
work with
people
them.
out.
They're my partners in that, so
Awesome.
they're like amazing.
Okay.
And their cheesecakes are unbelievable. Like we have a hard time keeping them in stock.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'd be great to follow pizza.
It is. A lot of people do it.
Absolutely.
We have brownies. You can put brownies with ice cream. So we do. So what I've done is we do corporate giving. We do dessert bar catering.
Ooh.
We do. So for small events and stuff, we make all of our chocolates. We do gift baskets with caramel. We make caramel corn. So we're a candy shop. We're a gift basket shop. We cater. We do corporate giving programs, and now we're a dessert restaurant where you can come in and sit down and have a glass of wine or a cup of coffee, a beer, and have dessert.
Right.
And so we have Mammal's cakes, cupcakes. We have the homestead pies and scones. And then we are like developing our own desserts too.
Oh.
So we have one that's called Hog Heaven. It's
sounds
amazing. It is
What
amazing.
is that?
So it's a crunchy crust.
Okay.
And then it's like puddings and whipped cream and it's like you just want to shove it.
Oh
in.
yeah.
It's like Hog Heaven. You just keep shoveling.
Yeah.
I should call it shoveling heaven, but
Because grab a shovel.
yeah, because that's all you want to do is nah, nah, nah. And then we also have blondies with ice cream and caramel sauce on them, and then what else? Oh, you can get a triple X root beer float.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Liam would have liked that.
Yeah. So you can do triple X root beer floats. We have earthquake cake.
Ooh, what's that?
It's awesome.
Wow, you guys, I'm really sorry that they're closed right now, but you are open tomorrow.
10 to 9.
10 to 9 tomorrow, so you can come tomorrow and get
Perfect.
all of these things.
Perfect.
Just don't eat breakfast or lunch, just come straight here.
Yeah.
Just you can fill
Yeah.
up on that.
And we're also going to have like a sandwich of the day and a soup of the day.
Whoa,
Yeah, we're just kind of putting that in there. Yeah.
awesome.
We do birthday parties. Also.
So has your dream come full circle, or are there like a couple more layers that?
I know there's more layers.
Okay.
I want to go. So for me, once this is settled and once this is growing and once this is moving forward, because like we're Lafayette's first dessert restaurant.
Okay.
Indy has them. Chicago has them.
I didn't know it was a thing.
It is a thing. Yeah. Where you go and you relax and you have dessert. It's kind of like the end of an evening thing, right? So yeah, so we're the first dessert restaurant in Lafayette, and it hasn't really taken off yet. So I want to get this place up and running, secure, like smoothed out, procedures set in place, and then I'm going to open 2 more.
Nice. Like local? Indiana. New York.
No, God, no.
But Indiana.
Hell no. I'd kill myself then.
West Lafayette
Indiana.
campus.
No.
No.
I won't do another one in town.
I guess she's
Because-
not going to divulge where she's opening those, guys. It'll be a surprise.
It will be.
When should we look for those? Like
Couple
3 years?
Yeah, 2-3 years.
2-3 years.
Yeah, I have to like let the gray hair from this one.
So we'll be like Richelle and Handbasket, just desserts. Lafayette, just desserts.
Crown Point,
Crown Point. Oh, she just told us, guys.
Bloomington.
Crown Point, Bloomington.
Yeah.
IU, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
It's fine. It's your shop.
or Louisville, but then it's the Cardinals, so you know
Yeah.
wherever I go. But yeah, I mean, I want to go outside of here.
Awesome.
Because I don't think that there's, like, I could, but I just don't want to be, I don't want to have two restaurants the same.
Right. Absolutely.
People like go to the West Side. I'm like, I love the West Side. I love the West Side. It's too close.
Yeah. I get that.
And then, yeah.
So if you have any girls' nights, come in. There's plenty of seating. I can't really give you guys a tour. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. You have to come check it out for yourself. All right, let's get back to the question. So you've been in business for 5 years, you said. Just had your 5-year anniversary. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What is your favorite thing to make?
I like the intricate things.
Okay.
So like tonight we did brownies for someone's daughter's volleyball team. And on them, we put everybody's number on each brownie.
Oh, fun.
Like not everybody, but you know,
Right.
I like to do the intricate things. I like to drizzle the brownies. I like to make things pretty. Like I like to drizzle truffles. I like to create new things. I like to, I can dip really fast. So I have tennis elbow. My doctor, can you dip with your left hand? Sure.
Not as fast.
But I like making things cool.
Yeah.
You know, I started with the truffles and the caramel corn. That's what I started with.
Okay.
Turtles. So I get lost. Like people will start to talk to me and I don't hear nothing.
Because you're busy working on the
When I'm like doing stuff, you know, and like when I'm doing the caramel on the turtles, that that chills me out.
Okay.
That's my Zen mode.
Okay. So do your employees know, like, if you get to, like, Richelle, go drizzle some caramel?
No, they actually tell me that, do you need Xanax? That's what Tommy asked me tonight. She's like, you're really red. Do you need Xanax? I'm like, no, I'm having a hot flash. Get over it.
Yeah. Hot flashes are no fun. No fun.
Yeah.
So you talked about your favorite thing. What's your top seller?
Truffles and caramel corn.
Yeah.
And cheesecake.
Things that you started with.
Yeah, the two things we started with, but cheesecake's a pretty hot seller here.
Okay. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Did we really talk about your obstacle in opening your shop? Was there a big obstacle when you?
I didn't. The obstacle was me.
Yeah.
It was me.
Getting out of your own way. I find that is a lot in life. Like you got to get out of your mind. Like, but telling yourself, and I tell people that all the time. Like they ask me about my show. They like, oh, do you have lights? And da da da. I'm like, no. Like I just started because I knew that if I kept thinking about it too much, I still wouldn't be doing it. You know, sometimes you just have to go.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. So.
Yeah, and that's kind of what the hardest part was me. I needed to get out of me, for sure.
Right. So you said you originally started with it being a Handbasket company, like you wanted to make gift baskets. So is that where the name came from? Is there like some brand story behind the name?
So obviously we know what Richelle in a handbasket sounds like. Hell in a handbasket, gone to hell in a handbasket.
Oh, okay.
Right. And my life has not been easy.
Okay.
I didn't grow up in an easy situation. As a young adult and into my adulthood, things weren't like it wasn't great. It was rough.
Sure.
I've had a hard road. And so I used to live in a place of hell.
Okay.
Right.
Sure.
So that name, Richelle in a Handbasket, is it's an affirmation for me that I won.
Okay.
I got out of it. I made it through to the other side.
That's awesome.
And so I kind of did that because there's so many people out there like me. There's so many women out there like me that don't have it great. Didn't have it great. Grew up in horrific circumstances.
Yeah.
And it's not impossible. It's like not impossible to step to the other side. It's not impossible to break through the bonds. It's not impossible to heal your heart and your mind. And 2008, I think is when I really started, like it was my last divorce, married 3 times.
Okay.
Twice to my son's father. Go with the old college try. Woohoo! Either that or I was really dumb. Anyway, you know, and I made a conscious effort and decision that I needed to get better.
Sure.
Like I needed to clear out all the tar and the yuck, and because that's what it's like to me.
Absolutely. Fogging you down, getting in your way. Absolutely.
Yeah, and so Richelle in a Handbasket reminds me that even when I'm like so tired and I want to quit, I don't, because I got to the other side.
Yeah, look how far you came.
Yeah, and if I can do it, my God, anybody can do it.
Yeah. Wow, you guys, I totally didn't expect to have like an inspiring story there. You never know what you're gonna find out at ReLive. I was getting caught up with Richelle in a Handbasket.
Yeah. So why this?
Why this?
Why do you do this?
I have always wanted to have my own talk show. Ever since 8th grade, we had to do like you had to go shadow somebody, and then like, what do you want to be, like a poster, right? And I put on there that I wanted to be a commentator. Like,
Really?
And so my friend joked with me. She's like, "Well, what kind of tater do you want to be? Like fried, mashed?" She was being silly. So
And what kind of tater did you want to be? Fried?
a common one.
Oh, a common one. Okay, good. Just checking.
So I went to WLFI and shadowed Jane Kingseed when she was there. It was back when you probably weren't in town because, you know, it's a long time ago.
No, Gina was there.
Yeah. It was when it was Jane Kingseed and Gary Sipe. He was the weatherman. So I did that, and I just always wanted to have a talk show. And I thought about doing like this social media thing for a while. And finally, after reading some personal development books, I was like, you know what? Nobody's going to chase my dream for me. I'm just going to do it. So here I am.
Here you
Episode
are.
9.
Go you.
Yeah, thanks.
Go you. It's good. You've gotten a good response.
Yeah, I think people really like it, you know.
Good.
But you know what? Other people's opinions about me are none of my business. So
Yeah,
I'm doing it for me, right?
I
And
have that endeavor too. Yeah.
whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
And I'm loving it. Ever since I started to do it, like I met with my sister because she's kind of the creative side like you. So she helped me with some ideas and asked me some really hard questions, which kind of surprised me. So I was like, I didn't want to talk to you about this. I just wanted to,
Right.
you know. So I met with her, and ever since then, I've just had this fire lit inside of me. And I'm like, this is so fun. And
Nice.
like, I want to do this all the time.
Sweet.
You know, work gets in the way.
Right.
It's in the way of a lot. So
Yeah,
if
work
anybody
is-
wants to sponsor me, like I'm looking for sponsors.
No. I need someone to sponsor me, for God's sakes. No.
Maybe someone wants to sponsor both of us.
Hey.
Maybe there's like a millionaire.
Come on. everybody do
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Just if everyone
Yeah.
could just put in a little bit
It'd be
and
great.
sponsor us. Like
It'd be awesome.
I go to Northview Church, and we have 13 locations. I think that's right. But they do what's called the Dollar Club once a quarter. So they just they pass the buckets and ask everybody to put in $1. This last time we raised $8,000, and it went to, it always goes to like someone's need in the church. And this was
Nice.
for a lady, her husband died and her dad died, and
Oh my goodness.
her mom moved in with her but didn't have the adequate space. So
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah.
You know, stuff like that puts life in perspective.
Mhm.
Really.
Right.
You know William Gossard,
Yes.
amazing kid.
Yes.
Right.
I tried to go have truffles with him today. Abby said I needed to have a hall pass.
Yeah, you can't go. You can't just go.
No.
They don't let us just go. But
Yeah.
you know, that kid, like you look at him and his mom, and it just puts like they go forward and they live and they have a gloriously wonderful life.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not easy,
Right.
you know.
Right.
And sometimes you see those things and you're like, yeah, and I'm bitching because I have to.
Right.
No, it's not okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it puts a lot of things into perspective. I
Mind
think.
shift.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, totally. All right. So, favorite thing about being a business owner? Being your own boss?
No, I'm not my own boss.
Sure you are.
Everyone says that. I want to own my own business so I can have freedom and have lots of money and be my own boss. And you know
That
what?
doesn't happen.
None of it's true. I'm not my own boss.
Right.
My clients are my boss.
Talk about perspective.
My clients are my boss.
Mhm.
And I think the most favorite thing about being a business owner is the joy it brings. All the people I get to help.
Yeah.
Like giving back to the community and
Mhm.
just hanging out and talking to people, and the friendships that people coming in here, that this place has afforded me, really. I mean, yeah, I get to, I make the decisions, but at the end of the day, I have to chuckle because it's not me, it's God.
Right.
It's not my plan, it's His.
Right.
And so, like, the big joke is, I think I have control on that.
No, we don't.
Right. But it's, I get to hang my Wonder Woman stuff, and it's just, I get to have fun every day.
How many people can say that?
No, and so I chose this. It's hard work. It is sometimes I'm like, no, I can't do this.
Right.
And then I remember.
Richelle in a handbasket.
And then I remember, and then bringing joy. Like, I've seen some people that like got teary-eyed because they got a gift basket, or they come in here and they share their world with me, and like I get to do that every day. Like I get to be that person every day.
And now you have all this space where you can just sit down, have a cup of coffee with someone, and you never know how you're going to touch someone's life.
Yeah.
They just walk in through that
And
door.
or them mine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Goes both ways.
Yeah.
Goes
It's
both
awesome.
ways.
I think that's my favorite part is
Okay.
is the people.
What about your least favorite part?
The people.
Did
I just say that live?
So true, though.
But it is, because like, I mean, I'm not my own boss. And I'm that person that if my phone goes off at like, 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm answering it. It's hard. You have to please the public. The public is fickle. The public is hard. So you have to always make sure that you're doing what needs to be done, and you have quality products, and you treat people fairly, and you treat people well, and
word of mouth, dude.
yeah,
It'll kill you.
yeah, well, and it's still. I think the very worst part is having to do the administration.
Sure.
Like all that, paying the bills, blah 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 blah. Blah. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I want to be out here. Yeah, I want to be out here talking to people. I want to sit down and have a cup of coffee with people. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh my God, I have this kind of papers on my desk. I need to go back. That's the part that, no. Just, we don't want that. We don't want it.
You can hire someone to do that for you.
Yeah, maybe someday I'll like get that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully sooner than later, because I'm still trying to find an assistant. But yeah.
Okay, so you said you've just been here for about a month. When did you know it was time to move from the shop in the alley to this? I mean, you've probably, quadrupled?
I went from 1,200 square feet to 2,800 square feet.
Okay, that's a lot.
Yeah. I'm gonna drink water.
Just comment. That is water? It's not some of that fancy wine you got back there? I wouldn't judge you if it was.
Water in my Wonder Woman mug.
She your favorite?
Yeah. Do you know why?
No, but please tell us.
She's a badass, man.
I mean, she is.
Like, she fights for good. She fights for people that can't fight for themselves. Amen.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's amazing. It's not, and like I would never be able to wear what she wears.
Well, you could.
No. Sorry about you. Not happening. But yeah, she fights for those that can't. So I'm like, yeah, that's what a hero is.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What was the question you asked me?
How did you know it was time to move?
Okay. I digress. Sorry.
That's all right. ReLive. We do what we want.
Oh, okay, good. I heard him. I mean, I just felt it on my heart. It was time to go. It was time to move. It was time to do something bigger. I mean, at the other shop, we were like climbing especially at Christmas time, we were tripping over ourselves. And I was scared to death.
Sure.
I was so fearful. Because like, all right, I just got to this point. I can breathe a little. And then all of a sudden I hear this, nope, you gotta go. And then when this space, when it became public that Interior Objects was moving, people kept coming to me saying, you should go there. You should go there. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
That is way too big.
Mm-hmm.
And then just hit me one day.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, this is where you're going. Okay, sure. Let's do another leap of faith.
Yeah, why not?
Sure, because yeah,
You can handle it.
because I have my invisible jet parked outside. But you know, I prayed about it a lot, and it was to the point to where it was just like, you know, he brought me this far. He's not gonna drop me.
Yeah,
And if he does, then there's something else.
absolutely.
So I did it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a long process. And it got like, even at one point, I wasn't going to move here, but I was going to go somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was going to move no matter what.
Right.
And it was really odd.
What was odd that you were going to
That I was just, all of a sudden I was like one moment I was scared to death and couldn't do it. I was like, no way. And then the next moment I was like, nope, we're going.
Yeah.
What?
Just had that peace.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you ever go back again? You were like,
Terrified.
no, we're not going to do it. Yes, we're doing it. And then like,
no. No. There were days when I'm like, God made a mistake. I'm not that person.
Yeah.
And now he'd be like, God doesn't make mistakes.
Right. He doesn't.
I'm like, he obviously is way more confident in me than I am. Yeah.
We are our worst nightmare, our worst enemy.
Yeah.
We get in our way.
And then I decided to be the general contractor on it.
And you're still here to tell about it.
I am.
That's a win.
12 pounds lighter.
Woohoo!
Want to lose weight?
There you go.
Your project. Yeah, it was a lot, but it was good. It was good.
Okay, so my next two questions kind of go together. Like, what are some new features that you have with this location, and what can people expect when they visit your shop?
Okay. New features is beer and wine, and we can put beer and wine in the baskets. And so we can do baskets with alcohol.
You couldn't do that before.
Nope.
Because of laws.
Yeah.
You had to file more paperwork.
Yeah.
Give government more money.
Yeah. Yeah. Jump through hoops.
Yes.
Lots of big hoops.
Okay.
So we can put that stuff in baskets, and you can just come in and buy a bottle of wine. So like we have Carpenter Creek Cellars wine here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And we have Fence Row Red, which nobody else in town has. And we are actually the only restaurant serving it in town. And they're awesome.
Okay.
Peeps, man.
Is that local?
They're in Remington.
Okay.
Yeah, they're in Remington. And so like on October 18th, we're having a wine pairing with them here.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, they're just cool peeps, and their wine is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's important.
And I've been to most wineries in a 150-mile radius, and theirs is probably the top,
Really?
in my opinion.
So what time's that event on October 18th? Is it open to the public?
You have to go on our Facebook page and buy tickets because it's only open to 35 people.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
October 18th, if you want to try
7 to 9, go to Richelle and Handbasket, Fence Row Red.
Fence
Row Red.
Red.
And we also will have, so we're doing 6 wines and 6 chocolates. And then what that $35 gets you is that, plus a glass of your favorite, whatever you choose from there. And then we'll also have some light hors d'oeuvres.
Nice.
Yeah.
So make sure you go online and check that out if you guys want to learn about that.
And so we have that's new. We have the desserts that are new, like Mama's cakes, the pies, and the other desserts that we're developing. You can get fountain cokes and coffee drinks here now.
It's a restaurant, guys, like a real restaurant.
Yeah, and then and what you'll expect happy.
For sure.
I mean, every time We all say hello to everybody that walks in the door.
Mm-hmm.
It's comfortable, it's comforting and comfortable and peaceful in here.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about being on your phone. It's about saying hello to people
Mm-hmm.
and like sitting in a quiet space. And I don't care if you're by yourself or whatever, but that's what it's about. It's like just taking a break,
Mm-hmm.
just taking a break from people or taking a break from the busy life out there. When you come in here, it's just a lot different. It's chill.
Right.
It's just chill. Like there's no judgments. We don't promote sharing. I'm that kid that like everything you learned in life, you learned on the playground in kindergarten, right?
Right.
Yeah, I don't share. We don't.
I'm not sharing dessert anyway.
Yeah, no.
Not even a separate spoon. No.
It's
fine.
Yeah, and I mean, we want people to come in and just be comfortable and feel at home. It's like I call it my house
Mm-hmm.
because it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like you just come in, you hang out, do whatever. But yeah, it's and have good desserts and have good wine and or beer and or coffee or whatever, cherry Coke, vanilla Coke, you know, with the syrup, the real shit stuff. Yeah,
That's awesome. I am super excited for your new venture.
Me too.
And you guys, I have to tell you, my favorite thing about her new spot is her bathrooms. Like, not the actual bathroom, but the door. It's the first thing I noticed. I was like, oh, I need to go to the bathroom. And I walked around the corner and I was like, oh, she's got two, but somebody's in there. Thinking like somebody was in the women's room. Oh, no. It says, whatever, just wash your hands. I love that. My husband and I were just talking like not too long ago, like, you know, how you go in the bathroom, it says employees must wash their hands. Shouldn't it just really say like everyone should wash their hands? Kind of, right?
Yeah, and you know the employees should wash their hands before returning to work. That is a Department of Health.
That's why it's out there.
That's why it's out there. Because apparently people have to be told to wash their hands. But you know, again, everybody has a right to be who they are.
Mm-hmm.
And as simple as it sounded, but people are like, so which one's the man and woman's? And I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
They're just two bathrooms. Like just,
whatever,
just wash your hands. And my son, who designed the doors, he knows his mom so well.
Right.
He's like like me as well. But it was like I'm just like, I don't care, whatever. Just do whatever.
Right.
And he was like, okay, whatever, just wash your hands. I'm like, yeah. And that's why it has the man, the woman, and the handicap, because it is the both bathrooms are equal the same.
Right.
It is. Whatever. Just wash your hands, man.
Yeah.
We don't care.
I love
and
it.
if you look on the very bottom of the door on the left, there's a poop emoji.
Oh, I'll have to go check that out.
That's even funner.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
All right. So is there anything else you want our viewers to know about your shop or you, or this is your time to shine?
Yeah. Woohoo!
She's had a long day, guys.
I have, but
Business owner.
You know, the thing is that it is a new thing in Lafayette Dessert Restaurant. But if you go to a movie, come here after the movie. You can come here, chill out, have conversation.
Yeah.
It's a great little place to have a date night. We do parties. You can book parties. We'll even cater in real food. I say real food that isn't full of sugar. You know,
Okay.
like food that you would eat. But even if you just come in and say, hi, I just wanted to see the place, do it. Just come in and say, hi, I just wanted to see the place.
Yeah.
And we'll like be, hey, I'll tell you about what's going on. And, you know, I just want people to come.
Right.
Come to Richelle and Handbasket. We're open 10 to 9, Monday through Thursday. And on Fridays and Saturdays, we're open 10 to 10.
For date night.
Yeah.
I just had a date night last Friday. I should have
Oh, I didn't come here.
But I did come here in the daytime.
I know. Why did you come back?
I don't know. Like, I didn't think about it. Now I'm in trouble, guys. But you better believe my next date night, we are popping on in here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, this has been so fun.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks. I appreciate you coming out.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching yet another week with me. Remember, if you're watching the replay, the hashtag replay. And next week, stay tuned. I'm going to have, next week we're going to take a drastic shift in our topic. Tonight was kind of light and airy. Next week, I have a victim of sexual assault that I'm interviewing. So she'll be on next week to share her story with us and how it's kind of changed her life and her parenting and everything. So that's next week, guys. So make sure you stay tuned for that.
Strong person if she's coming on for that.
I know. And I just met her too.
That's pretty cool.
Through my show.
Yeah,
so,
but that's awesome.
Yeah.
I know where she's been.
Raising
awesome.
Awareness. So
yeah, that's great. Good for her.
So good night. Have a great week, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Bye.